Very good morning, dear student. So today we will going to discuss the topic information and communication skill, that is ICT skill. And under ICT we have three sections. One is operating system, one is managing files and folder, and third is a care and maintenance of a computer. So let us see what we are having for the chapters here. So as you find operating system. So what is an operating system? Operating system means what we say, that there are the basic softwares are there, and those the softwares what they will control our interface between the computers. So there are the different type of functions that we find that is been working, that it manage all the devices of the computers and keep the track and statuses of the devices. It checks whether the devices in functioning properly or not. It control the software resources in the computer. It manages the computer memory and keep the track which the memory space is being used and which the program and we find it as space free, isn't it? We need to manage the structure of the files. We need to the dictionaries and all. We need to keep the tracks of the different records, and we need to specify the files. And there what we find how we can create, delete and move it. So when we see it, when we find it that there are the different types of operating system, those the different pattern of operating system what we have a DOS. DOS means what? Disk operating system, that we have learned in class 11. Window operating system is there. Class 9, sorry, we have read them in class 9. Linux is one of the operating system which has been designed for the personal computers, and it is free open source system. And there we find in mobile we have an Android system, we have an SAMB, you have an Windows phone, we have an iOS. So all these things are there. So these are the different things that we can find. These are the different type that we can find. The different pattern of organizations we do have. What are they? One is an interactive, that means GUI based. GUI means graphic user interface. Our all the machines or devices or the computers that we are using, they all are the graphic user interface. We double click in it, we right click on it, we make the operating system to be used. So all these things are there. Next what we can find, single user single tasking, that means DOS is one pattern. It is a single user and single tasking operating system. Okay, next what we can find, single user multitasking operating system. So one user is there, like Windows, Apple, okay, Mac operating system. So all these things are there. We have this particular operating system, they are used in this. Then we have an what, multi-user operating system, that multiple of user can operate and do the work. Then we have a real-time operating system, like a robot, isn't it, which used to control the different type of animations, different type of the works that we find it, that we have it, and those the Windows and Linux and operating system what is there that we are operating it. Distributed operating system. Distributed operating system means what? We can find it, the Windows, Unix, Linux, all these things are there for this particular purpose. So operating Windows operating system, Windows 7, we have read in class 9 also, that Windows 7, what Windows 7 has got, the desktop, the wallpaper. Okay, there are the small icons are there in the desktop. We have files and folders. So as we have the files and folders, we can see that those the different files and folders what we can find, they will going to work on it. Okay, so see here, this is our window. In this window, those are the icons is here. There you can find the computer is there. There is a recycle bin. There is a start button. This is the wallpaper that you all know, and this one is a taskbar. So taskbar has been drawn here also. Okay, so computer means what? There is a computer there. When we double click on it, see there is the maximize button, minimize button, close button. This is the section of the different hard disks. This is the section of the removable. This particular is a removable disk. So this is a computer window that we can find. We are using it. So taskbar is at the bottom. This one is the taskbar. So this particular thing, what you can see, there is a start button, then the Google Chrome, then Window Explorer, folders, isn't it? those the different pattern of activate application. This application word is open at this moment, isn't it? Notification area, this is the notification area. So as you click on this particular thing, what you can find it that there is a start button. If you click on the start button, the start button menu will going to open and it will going to work. Then what you can find it, shutdown. Shutdown means if you want to shut it down, you can do the shutdown. All programs is there. If you want to activate the all program, that also you can do. Search button is there. This is the searching area, you know it, that this is the searching area. There is a control panel and there is also a recycle bin. That means one we delete the folder, those the files and folder will go and stored in the recycle bin. So now we come to the next part, that is known as managing files and folders. So there are the different type of way that we manage our file and folders. See here one path I have drawn for you. In this part, what you see, D drive, under D drive there is folder 1 and folder 2. Under folder 1 and folder 2 we have one file, one folder 3, and there is folder 4, and under folder 3 there we have a file 2 and file 3, and there is file 4 and file 5. Okay, so these are the things what we can find, that we have a directories and subdirectories, obviously. So as we have a directories and subdirectories, what we can find it, that when we come in this particular area, computer icons, we double click on it, we find it that those are the different file, new folder opening. Okay, those are the new folders that are opened here, and we can work on this particular new folders. So if you click on the new folders, what we are going to find, that you select the particular thing, right click on the folder, folder will open, then you can create the new folders, and you can highlight that new folder, the folder you can press enter. Okay, so creating the file, same way you can do what, you can do the right click in the blank area, and after creating a shortcut menu, then you can go to the new, and from the new you can create the file that you want to create. Okay, renaming the files and folder, you can rename the different pattern of files and folders are there. So renaming, we know it, you can click on the particular area and you can delete the name, and then you can write a another name, or you can click on the files and folder, press the delete key, or you can press select and delete the thing using the shortcut menu. So this is the way that you can do the particular work. Okay, so when you can find that this way you can do the particular work, what we can find, that we have can copy the folder and files from one area to another area. So when we are copying the files and folders from one area to another area, when we are making the duplicate files and duplicate files of it, we are making this in a particular area. So this is what we can find it, that there are the shortcut menus. So right click the folders, files and folders that you want to do, you can copy and make the shortcut of it. Okay, you can go to the drive and you can make it, isn't it? So this is a way, then right click and select the paste option for the shortcut menu, that you can do. Next, what you have, drag and drop. Drag and drop means what, that the files and folders what is there, that if you press Ctrl key while dragging in a new location, you can use a keyboard, you can select a file and folder, you can press the Ctrl+C for the files and folder, you can go to the destination and you can do Ctrl+V for pasting. So moving the files and folders in the from one location to another location, that also you can do it here. Right click on the particular files and folders that you want to copy, then you can select cut from the shortcut menu, then you can drive that you want to select in the files and folders, then you can paste it. Okay, next what you have, that you are going to have a drag and drop. So drag and drop means what we can find it, that there are the files and folder that we are dragging and dropping the particular area. So you can use this keyboard, you can use Ctrl+X. As you use Ctrl+X key, then you can go to the destination and Ctrl+V for pasting. So this is the way you can do the work, and you can make this particular work to be implementable. Now permanently deleted, if you want to permanently delete the particular thing, you can permanently delete the particular files and folder that you want to permanently delete. You can go to the recycle bin, and going to the recycle bin you can find it that in the recycle bin there are the different type or different pattern of way you can open the recycle bin, you can clear that particular recycle bin. Now the last section, that how you can maintain your computer. Different way, you know it very nicely, different way that you can maintain your computer. Those the different sections of the computer that you can maintain. How you can maintain? You can maintain with the system, with effectively. If there is poor maintenance, you can regularly take care. You can clean the particular thing. You can clear the storage area. Okay, if there is any virus malware found, you can install the antivirus there. You can have a large number of file that will going to store. Okay, how can you make a large number of file can be stored? How can we make the particular thing to be included and updated? Fine. So this is the particular area that you can find that are there and that will going to be work with. So you can find it that you can keep the computer dust free. That is very important. You should not drink water or food in the system where the system is there. You should use the CD drive. You should handle them very carefully. Scratch should not be there. Keyboard should be covered. Okay, covered when you are not using the keyboard. Okay, so cleaning up the different component, what we can find that we are maintaining for a long period of time. You have to prevent it. You have to prevent it from any pattern of damage. CPU to be kept cool, isn't it? So area where the fan should be there, it should be made block, isn't it? So this is the thing what we find it that this is been repaired and replaced, and those the regular thing that we are having, that we are maintaining each and every options that we find that will going to increase in the lifetime in your hardware sections. So general way, you should power off your computer or machines when it is not working. Never you spray any pattern of fluid there in the computer, isn't it? Don't spray. You should not whip it with an wet cloth. You should not clean the particular thing in dipping in a liquid. Okay, you should keep it scratch free. So this is the way that we can find it, that we can have the different types of working feature, and you should keep and you can maintain it. The cleaning the component, there are the different pattern of components are there. Okay, in your computer you can see there is a hardware, there is a software, there are the cables. The cable can get damaged, or you have to replace the cables, isn't it? If it get heated up, you should stop working. You should see there should not be any dust. It should be very much free. It should not be near to the fire, isn't it? The hardware that you are working, those the hardware what is there, always you should power off the computer when you are cleaning the computer. You should never spray any pattern of dust and all any type of wet thing is there. So computer monitor how you clean the monitor with a soft clean lint free cloth or cotton. You can clean your monitor, that you know very nicely. You can do it, you can clean it, and don't you like cotton and water or a special cleaning liquid is there, that you should not spray them, okay, in the monitor. So you can clean it up. You can clean the keyboard. How to clean the keyboard? It should be kept off. You should use the different type of dusters. Duster means not the duster to rub the blackboard. Duster means a cloth, piece of different cloths. Different pattern of cloths are there. Different type of damp free cloths. You can take the damp free cloths and you can make this particular thing to be workable. Next, what you can find it that there is an optical mouse. Okay, so optical mouse, what we find, the optical mouse is there. Optical mouse that should be also kept clean, and it should be kept in a very proper area. The dust should not come, isn't it? The digital camera, you should never touch the lens of a camera. You should remove the dust from there. Softly you should clean it up. Okay, so all these different type of cleaning. CDs and DVDs, what are there, those the CDs and DVDs, you should clean it up. And how to maintain your hardware systems inside the computer. Maintenance inside the computer, you should replace the hardware which is not functioning properly. You should keep the food items away, that has been said. Cable should be checked properly. Remove the unauthorized softwares, isn't it, which is not required. Regular backup is required of the data. You should do the proper working every day. It should be kept antivirus software should be downloaded up to date every day. Overcharge, don't give the overcharge of the battery, do not block the vent, and you should shut down the computer properly. So this is what we can find it, that the thing is there. So regularly when you do the work, when you work with your computer, when you scan your computer every day, you make it a damage free. Okay, you make the space in the area so that you can store a lot of data. RAM should be used in a proper way, isn't it? Computer should be kept what, virus free. The different virus softwares, antivirus softwares are there, so antivirus software should be there. And when the antivirus software is there, we can find that when it is been catched by the different patterns of your viruses, that can be made free. So infected file, infected pen drive, infected CD-ROM so should not be entered. Okay, so CD and DVD will not be infected. File cannot be infected in the CD and DVD. You should keep your hardware and keyboard, mouse in a proper way. So computer should be run in a properly. You should change the file sizes, isn't it? Unused file should be removed. So those which you will keep antivirus should be there, as what I am saying again and again. Keep the antivirus updated. So this is the way what we can find that properly you can use, like McAfee virus, Norton antivirus, so many pattern of antivirus, quick kill antivirus, very common, isn't it? So you have a different type of antiviruses are there, and those the different pattern of antiviruses what are there. You use those antiviruses and you make them and the particular thing virus free, and make them workable. Okay, so this is the way that you can find it, that those the sections is there. Now when we are having these particular structures, when you are maintaining this particular structure, in these structures what you find it, that there are the different type of like setting. Okay, like the tools, different pattern of tools. Setting is what, using these options that you can customize the setting of the automatic update of the internet. Password protection should be there, it should be restored. Now you should help to diagnostic the various type of virus attacks are there, various patterns of restoring internet is there. Malware, what we found, that isolation, USB, okay, prevent the USB, anti run the malware infections. So those the things what we can find that it is been done. Report means what we find that scanner, virus protection, email protection, scan schedules, behavior, those the directions, all these things should be done properly. Help should be there, and based on this help what we can do, we can make the structures to be workable. Okay, so this what we can see, files and folders are there, different pattern of files and folders are there, and there is also the emails, that emails, internet, networking, isn't it? Emails are there, email should be checked, no spam should come, internet should be work properly, parent control should be there. Okay, external device should be there, there should be the news what is coming, quick heal should be always turn on, PC turner should be there, scanner should be there. So all these different way we can protect our machine from the different type of effects that we find that we do have, and we have to protect it. So this is what about our ICT skill and different pattern of ICT skills. So thank you students, today I am ending my today's session here. Thank you all.